All right. So I am kind of a moron and I forgot to turn my mic on. And so while I was doing that quick Joker Doom tutorial episode, I was muted. So there you go. Anyway, you could see, I guess I could do it again. That's fine. I could use the practice. I didn't get the last one. So basically, what we got going on here is we got a Joker Doom coming up here, and it's a spot that I have to win on the first encounter. I don't, I really, really, really don't want to have um, to get through that, to have to get to him more than one time. I mean, he's not that bad. I mean, he's not my favorite, that's for sure. He's a pain. He can one shot. He can wreck you, man. He's strong. He has many times been my first death on a run. Not necessarily on this particular style of game or whatever. I mean, I don't always just play low-level games. Sometimes I'll just like start playing and just not run away from monsters. Just kill everything I encounter. Not trying to like get into fights or anything. Just, well, if you come into my path, and we gotta figure something out, kind of a thing. But yeah, that Imperial Air Fortress is, well, Air Fortress I think it's called. He's a problem. So, Joker Doom, doesn't really matter how it works or like why it works. I'm just gonna go over how I make it work. Okay, so we use an echo screen that unlocks the third reel. Okay, we put an echo screen on Setzer. We wait until the animation completes. Then we press slot. Now slot, we're gonna have our spinning reels here, and what you're gonna do here is you're gonna memorize these reels. So you don't have to memorize every image on every reel and every spot. It's not like that. You just need to memorize what's important. So there we go. Here we go. So like right here, right? So these three are what you gotta remember, okay? These three slots. That's really it. You got 777 at the top. Right now we're at Chocobo Bahamut, and underneath Chocobo Bahamut is Diamond Bahamut Airship. Now these are the three reels you need to memorize. You have to memorize them so that when they're coming around, you can, you recognize them and you know what's coming up and what you have to do there. Beyond memorizing these, there is just a feel and a timing that comes to it. So like after you've done this enough times, you kind of know when you're supposed to pause it again, because like you'll let it run and then you're right there again. And so you just got to kind of know when to pause it and when you're going to set this up. Now the first seven's pretty easy to get. You let it spin. The reels aren't fighting with you at this point. I think ideally you want to be at the feet of the Chocobos or Bahamut. That's like the perfect setup because you don't have to be too fast. Like once you start getting into like reverse Joker Doom, you have to start knowing, how long do I wait before I push the button. It's kind of frame perfect in some spots. Because like you release the reel and you have a few moments before, you're past the point of no return and you can't get that 7 anymore. Like especially on like the third reel. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna get this 7 here. Well, or Bahamut, So I was just way super slow there. But so Bahamut is gonna be the same thing as Joker Doom in the sense that it's typically locked. You can get it, but it's so how it would normally work is you'd have to line up, I believe, specific Bahamuts on the reel, and lock specific ones into place, because there's, you know, multiple Bahamut's. There's only one 7 though. There's not multiple 7s on these reels. That's the unique thing about the 7s. But so we're gonna go ahead and try to find a Bahamut here, and then this is just basically practice for me, starting and stopping the reels where I want and not missing. So you see how I got Bahamut bar? Well, if I get 7-7 bar, that's something that's interesting. We're gonna not go into that right now, but we're gonna try and get Joker Doom, which shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I should be hitting this at like a very high rate of success, even though I haven't done this in a long time. See, I'm hitting it. I don't have the timing down right. Last time I hit it too slow. This time I hit it too fast. See, did you see how I missed that, and how the second reel grabbed onto the chocobo? The second reel really wants to be the same as the first reel. It will fight against stuff to get there. That's just the way it works. We're gonna smoke bomb out of here and do another one. I need to get. It's been just so long, and I'm on my timing is really poor with it right now. I have done a couple runs here and there of the final battle, and in the last 4 years, I've done a couple of them. You know, not very many. That's a little bit different skill set. Reverse Joker Doom is totally different, which kind of makes me feel like, well, if I was doing those Reverse Joker Dooms there, you know, 2 years ago, why am I not even like hitting Joker Doom at a perfect rate here? So that's something that's kind of concerning. That's about as late as you want to go. Yeah, that's maybe. Well, on the second reel, that's probably okay. Because the second reel wants to lock into it. So, I don't know how many times I should be doing this before I go ahead and advance, because I don't want to fail when I get to that guy. And there's even a chance that even if I don't fail, I can still get wrecked. See, like when I'm really on, I would be able to be on here, unpause it, and know how long to wait before I would pause it. Like I would know how many, you know, just in my head, so I could hit it on, because sometimes in some battles you don't have time to do that, because you're not going to be able to pause and unpause there, very likely, and still be able to get on that 7. I'm going to try it right now to try and illustrate that the second reel wants that 7 really bad, but I might still miss. Yeah, I did miss. That 7, if there is a number that the reel doesn't not want to become, any one of them, it's going to be that 7. But usually the first 2 7s are pretty easy to get most of the time. That shouldn't be a problem getting the first 2. Especially if you say, okay, time doesn't matter. For me, I have muscle memory to this, so I just need to get like my pause down. I don't know how to really describe it other than that. There's like a moment where I like Yeah, see, I'm so I do okay. So when I pause, or yeah, like when the wheels are spinning and it's pause, I hold the controller differently than when I unpause and select. So when I unpause and select, um, there's like a rotation, almost like a roll of the controller that I do, and I'm not doing that right now. And so there's, I think I just need to push down harder with my left thumb. So when I'm doing the pause, I'm using my right thumb. When I'm doing the unpause, select, I'm using both thumbs on different buttons, like kind of almost like at the same time. But like I said, it's kind of like a rolling motion. I can't really describe it any better than that. See, like right here, I'm probably not going to be able to unpause and pause fast enough to be able to get a 7 here. Nah, it wasn't even. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to do it from there. Anywhere on Bahamut, I should be able to nail that like 99 times out of 100. If I'm on Bahamut, anywhere on Bahamut, I should be able to hit that third reel. But that was the first one that looked really clean to my eye. At least on the third reel. They've all looked kind of, I don't know, just not clean. That's the best way I can describe them. Ah, this would be perfect if I can do it right. No, I missed. But that would have been 3 reels in succession. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Like, if I'm in a spot where I have to do that, I need to be able to do that. And so that's what I'm shooting for, is to be able to do that if I have to do that. As I do more of this, you know, it'll just come back to me. I did have that one really clean third reel last time. That was really nice. Like, my timing was right. It went, I don't know how to describe it other than it looked like everything was the way it was supposed to be. Like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It just was right. See, that's such a tiny window, you can't really, it's really tough to get that one. And I would recommend not trying to. Try to get it, like, that's about as late as you want. Anything later than that, you're really pushing your luck. See, I don't have this start button down all the way. Like, you know, I wonder. Oh, well, if I get in the middle of that, that one was perfect again too. But if I can get in right there, I should be able to hit that one every single time. I mean, let's try one more here. Because, I mean, if I fail against this guy because, you know, because the game just says no soup for you, I mean, that's there. See, I knew I knew I was wrong there. I tried to push it. So that's my fault. I don't hardly ever go for Bahamut, so I don't remember where he is. Yeah. Yeah. I got this this controller is a little bit, this is not the one that I would normally have been using, like for this game. It's actually less beat up. That's why I took this one and cleaned it out. I figured it would be better, because I think I kind of beat the hell out of that start button and that pad and that everything on that other controller. Alright, I'll go into the next one with the mindset that it has to be perfect, and let's see how close I get. And when I say perfect, not necessarily I have to, I mean, I'll give myself 2 trips around, because sometimes you kind of get, you know, I mean, you can't really control it perfectly from the start sometimes, and sometimes it works out that way, but let's just try it here. Let's see what I can get here. Okay. Nope, I'm not gonna get the first, but we should be able to get this one. Nope. So, alright. That's pretty good there. And I still missed. So, I don't know how to really explain how this feels. Like, my select button feels right, but my start button doesn't feel right. It's like it's binding in there on something. I mean, it's pretty close, but it's not releasing right. And I can even feel like a, I don't know. Right there, that's what we're looking for on that reel. I'm really not doing well with this. I could try a reverse Joker Doom, if I can remember the sequence here real quick. Oh, you know, I can't. I don't think anybody knows Muddle yet. Let's see, who would know Muddle? I think Saban knows Muddle. Wait. Let's see here. Yeah, it would have to be Saban. Because I would do Vanish with Celis. And then I would do... Muddle with Saban. And then Attack with Edgar. And then Joker Doom with Setzer. Does he know Muddle? Not yet. Is he supposed to learn Muddle? Well, he may. Well, maybe he doesn't learn Muddle in the world of Ruin. What's he got on right now? Shiva. And that teaches him not Muddle. Who teaches Muddle? Stray? No. Yeah, Stray. I don't think I teach. I don't know. Well, it's times 7. I probably have him wear it for like 2 bosses and he learns it or something. So I try to have everybody, you know, I don't like having people like with a whole bunch of redundant spells. There's a little bit of overlap for Doom and for Vanish. Setzer learns Doom. Celis learns Doom. And I guess technically Terra learns Doom. But that's just strictly because using... You know, actually... Nah, it's probably still, because I gotta teach other spells there. It's not just for learning Doom. I do that because it's faster than having the dialogue with Ultros there. But the learning of this, well, the learning of the spell doesn't take very long. You can probably kill 3 and 10 Jir in 1 minute. Maybe 4 if you're really fast. Oh, no, that's pretty quick though. 4, you probably could do it. I don't even know. I have no idea. He probably learns it at the end of the game somewhere. I think I am going to do a couple more of these though. I want to feel like this controller and I are on the same page at least. Well, I got 3 more Phoenix or Echo screens. I guess I can just use those up and see what I do here. See that every time that third, it's weird. It's almost like it catches on the third one. It just did it again. And that would be weird. I mean, what would be binding in there that it would be consistent like that? Like, it's... I don't know, man. This is the controller I took apart and cleaned. It should be perfect. I wonder... No, I don't think you can do that. Oh, this button has to be the right button. Yeah, see? That spot right there is just too close of a window. Yep, too close. I could try this, but in the spirit of I'm going to have to get this right, I'm not going to try it. The only problem with, there we go, we get that. Then I don't get that even. I have to get that like 100% of the time. Like there's no, I can't not get that. When it's that close. So, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I feel like my timing is right. Like, I'm not trying to blame the equipment, but it sure feels like, maybe there's a reason why I never used this controller for this game. I always use that other one. But that one wasn't feeling right. Well, the other one is the one I beat it with. That's right, I did switch this controller out for the other one. Let me try that again. Which means I'm going to have to now clean this one out. Because this one did feel like it was hanging up a little bit too. This one is so slopped out. Everything about this controller. The D-pad feels so nice. Let's do this first. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, this one is binding too on that third turn. Maybe I'm pushing it at a different angle than I would normally, and it's causing the controller to bind. I don't think so. Yeah, this is the one that was giving me trouble before. Well, this aspect of it. So the release where I roll the controller over, I just gotta press that really hard, and so it feels... Well, it's not so bad. It took me too many turns, though. You know what I should do is try and find some used controllers that were barely used. Because mine, this one in particular, this has been my primary controller for, you know, a long time. Yeah, I missed that third reel there. There it is again. I don't like that. There, this should work. Well, I don't feel as overconfident as I might, so that's probably a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and kill off those 2 in Tangier that we have left here. And then I'll change the party members again really quickly, or change the espers or something, I don't know. And then we'll be to the Imperial Air Force. So we got 5 more of these guys. On this playthrough, my maximum consecutive in Tangier is 6. I'm not saying we're gonna do that again, I'm just saying. He's not that hard to find, typically. But when you do find him, you can keep on finding him. A lot of times you'll just keep on running into him. Even if it's not, you know, every turn, 5 turns in a row, it's like 4 out of 5. 3 out of 4. 5 out of 7. Stuff like that. I watched the end there of this from the last one, and that's how I did. I thought I had gotten him, and I did, and then I forgot, and I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to save. So if I didn't have it, so I lost one of them last night, but that's not a big deal. I just need to get 2, and then change a couple things and get 3. If Gao would ever do snare, I don't know what his deal is. About time, bro. If I was grinding for time, that would not be acceptable. I would have reset that on the first try. You didn't do it the first attempt, that's it. We'll try again. that 4 minutes and some seconds, or 4 minutes, 4 hour, my save slot number 2 that you see every time I load there. I believe that is my best time up to the final save in the World of Balance. That 4:35, I think that's my best time. And I don't even know what this is because I don't even remember the last time I got Mog. So I don't know what I'm doing with Mog, but I'm at level 33, so I don't know what I'm doing there at 5.5 minutes or 5 hours and 5.5 hours with Mog and stuff going on there. I don't even remember what that is. I just know that whenever I play a new game, I just use slot number 1. Alright, so we got 1. That means I got... no, I got 2. I got 1 more to get. And then 3 after that. Okay, so I'm kind of hoping that that Imperial Airforce is really nice as far as RNG goes. And we can just not even have Absolute Zero hit 1 time throughout the whole thing. I mean, that would be fantastic to get that one to get that on the first try on my first stream ever would be pretty lucky. Let's put it that way. But it would also be pretty awesome. So that would be great. To not have to grind that out and just get it right the first time. I mean, it doesn't matter if I get it right or not. I mean, it's beyond my control in a lot of cases. There's an attack they do. It's called Absolute Zero, and it will kill the party. That's just the way it is. There's no way around it. That's just the way it is. So with that said, there's 2 things you can do to make it so Absolute Zero won't kill you. The first thing is to go first. If you get to go first, then probably you won't get killed by Absolute Zero. Because, alright, so that's this. This is done. Let's see here, and let's do... Okay, so we got 3 more in Tangier left, and then it's off to the Imperial Air Force. Pretty much. That's what we're looking at. And I'm just hoping it goes in my favor. I mean, after you do it a few times, kind of like the Meg rotors, you just kind of get the whole, every single turn, there is a specific thing to be done. And you just do the thing you're supposed to do. And you'll probably prevail. However, if you don't get to go first, there's a couple things that can happen. The enemy casting absolute zero is the worst thing, probably, I suppose, because then you're dead. They also have a really strong physical attack called Propeller, but you should be immune from that. So long as you have not been attacked by a magic spell. So basically, it's really absolute zero. Absolute zero is the thing you really need to worry about. I mean, if a whole bunch of things have gone sideways and you're scrambling and you're just trying to get the situation stabilized as best as possible so that you can try and not die. You can still sometimes get away with, things getting out of hand, so long as that absolute zero doesn't get run at you, or just a really big run of bad luck. Why do I have Edgar here? Right? This is what I do, isn't it? Pretty confident this is my group. Okay, so basically, we're not going to really be concerned in this first round. Oh, crap. Oh, well. We should be okay. It's just going to cost us a Phoenix down. If we can get all of our bad luck out of the way right now, that would be pretty awesome, actually. So we can just go ahead and not have bad luck. There we go. So we're basically waiting for Locke to die here. There's a faster way to do this, but I'm just, like I said, I'm not trying to follow the whole thing step for step, perfect for perfect. This was supposed to be more of a leisurely thing here. I'm just trying to... I'm gonna try and get through this on my first... Well, I mean, it's not up to me. I mean, I can only do whatever I can do. So what we do here is we use Siren to mute these guys. If we get to go first, then we should win every time. But we don't always get to go first. Now, if they get to go first, we're not guaranteed to be screwed. It just depends on what they do for their move. So they do Propeller, which is a hard-hitting physical attack, but I'm vanished, so I can't get hit by a physical attack. And now because I done Hope Song, I can't get hit by magic at all either. So after we've gone ahead and done that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast Osmos. So we have our maximum magic. And then we're going to go ahead and use dried meat to make sure we have maximum health. And then we're going to go ahead and use Martial Rage. Now, I guess I did just think of something. I don't know how important it is. Not important. But I'm pretty sure Gao's health at where he was when we entered this was 163 or 165. Now it's up to 193. Or maybe it was 168, I don't remember. But he has more hit points now than he did when he started the battle. That is about the only advantage that he gets for consuming this experience. But since the only real concern we have, because Tech Laser won't kill me. Tech Laser will not one-shot me, I should say. Even if he gets to go first and he uses Tech Laser, so long as they don't have 2 turns in succession where they are able to kill me, I'm alright. There. I can deal with that. But Absolute Zero will kill me, doesn't matter how much hit points I gain from these guys. Absolute Zero will end the battle. Which is probably going to happen right now. Alright, so now we're going to be scrambling. Nope, they got to go 2 turns and in succession, and one of them is Absolute Zero. So this is what we got to deal with now. The problem with this sometimes is, like, the game likes to get stuck in a loop. So if the loop is, we're going to screw you, I think that was in the 3rd round there. Sometimes you get screwed there for a while. I'll give it a couple of tries here. I didn't expect to win on the first turn. That's not to be expected. That's just really lucky if it happens for you. And now you can try and see why I have no interest in trying to get to Air Fortress more than once. Getting there, I think it's 5 or 6 battles. I don't remember how many for sure. But and then there's you run into Ultros, but I just Vanish Doom him. He's not really all that intimidating, but even if I didn't use Vanish Doom, he wouldn't be all that intimidating. Wow, there we go. Just really coming after me. Alright, that's fine. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system in the first battle. Just get it out and then let me go on a run here. Oh, he doesn't have relics on. That doesn't make sense. What is he supposed to have on now? Dude. Wait, so he's got Gale and back. Edgar doesn't matter, he's not in the party. He's got Hero running, that makes sense. I wonder if... Man. You know, I'm gonna just give him Cherub down. And I'm gonna give you I was really hoping that I would be able to get through this like really easily and quickly. So far that's not working out. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think that's right. Only we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. I think that should... I don't know why I think that, but... Alright. Wish me luck. From the past. I gotta try and remember to do that. It probably doesn't really matter because I have the battle speed at weight, so it shouldn't matter. But I'll take every chance I can get. And I wouldn't mind if they'd go ahead and take Setzer down for me here. There we go. Alright, well, Mr. Gao, it's your time to shine, bro. Since he has to have Siren, it's not, I mean, it's not like I have Odin on him where he's gaining speed while we're doing this, you know. He's got Siren. I don't even remember what Siren gives you, but it's probably nothing really. We'll check here after this battle. I'm kind of curious to find out what he gets when he levels up from his Esper. That wind slash just is so freaking awesome. Okay, so he has Siren, which gives you... What does it give you? Hit points. Gives you hit points. Which, as I stated before, isn't giving us any help against Absolute Zero. I think this is our third try here. I don't think we've gotten past the third round. Actually, I probably don't need to use that dried meat though. I should use that in the meantime, or at the end of the battle. Alright, I guess it's time to rage here. And then hope against hope that we can get the Hope Song for the first attack of the round in round one for every remaining battle against these guys. You see what I mean about Wind Slash? It just seems to be way more than 50% of the time. I don't know what it is. It sure does seem to me a whole lot more than 50% of the time. Also, what I was talking about before, as it pertains to trying to change the cycle that you might be dealing with. Oh man, it's gonna be close here. Okay, still really close. We'll see. Oh, I'm done. So I just have a feeling, and Absolute Zeros didn't get us. We just got by bad luck. Give me 2 minutes here. All right, let's try this again here. Yeah, this is just one of those spots that it's tough. It's tough. Or it can be, you know, it's just so RNG dependent. Well, that was mighty helpful, but the timing was poor. Oh man, talk about getting ripped off. The game is really being unkind to me here. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and that sounds about right. Maybe. That seems fine to me. Edgar has no relics, but he is equipped. Even though he's not in the party, we're gonna go ahead and just remove that weapon from him and save. Now let's see what happens. I don't think we even got past the third dude yet, so... Actually, I didn't need to waste that Phoenix down. You know, of all these times that I've done these low-level games, I cannot tell you how long it's been since I've seen Locke or anybody else do their I forget what it's even called now. It's like when they're at critical, they can do a special move like a limit break. I just don't even remember. It's probably been, I don't even know. It's been so long. I think it was Celis the last time I saw somebody do it though. Or maybe Locke. Alright, well, get ourselves with magic at the top of the list. Go down to Marshall. And hope for the best next round. I mean, we got running shoes. Be nice if stacking running shoes could make us even twice as fast. That's only the first battle. There you go. Well, maybe I was being over I don't know what the word would need to be. Can't say overconfident really, because I know it's just random. I mean, if you execute every time to the best of your ability and you're still not winning, it's not your fault, because you just have to wait until your number comes up, which means that they don't get to have absolute zero hit. I mean, I died one time when absolute zero didn't hit too, so I got unlucky. Usually when I die, it's because of absolute zero. It's unfortunate that they did give me that one round without even getting absolute zero. Look at that, dude. Just look at that, dude. They're just so really being mean to me right now. I don't really know. I guess I could try fighting it in Tangier. I don't know if those guys, and I think it's just 100% just random, whatever it rolls is what it rolls. For those guys, they have a certain percent to do one attack, or they got another percent to do another attack. They got a random roll to do... Oh, I don't want to kill anybody because it's going to screw up what I got going on with those... No, I don't want to do that at all. I'm not doing that. Oh, man. Well, what can I do here that would possibly further the cause? You know what I could do? Find out what freaking BS monster group is causing me so much trouble. It's those pipsqueaks. I guarantee you it's those pipsqueaks. Boy, that's late. That's not good. That's not good. There, let's try that now. That Veld is a funny thing in a funny place. It does funny stuff. And what you do there does impact other things. Wow. Really still going after me hard there. I think I like to fight another battle on the Veld. Try to fight something until I get into a a formation that is out of a early game part. I don't know if that'll make any difference or not, but it can't hurt anything. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's less likely in my mind to hurt something, I suppose. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Killing my time here, too. These garbage Magitech factory formations. Seven flush is actually not a bad attack. Oh, come on, man. How long is this going to go on for? Ooh, I almost got bar. Still, I'm gaining some magic there. Hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. It shouldn't. You'd think that air attack would be brutal against those flying creatures. Rhinox there. He is a way through which a guy can learn Life 3 in the world of balance. His rage is Life 3. So, if anybody ever had some kind of trivia or was wondering about that, it's that guy. He looks like Rhinotar, but you fight him on the steps. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. This is early level stuff here. This is like the guys that you run into when you first enter Narshi kind of monsters here. Alright, let's do I really have to use a Phoenix down on him? Alright, let's try this now. I wasted a few minutes, but if us being in a different section of the Veld and the rotation of the Veld has any bearing on this and the aggressiveness and hostility that these guys show toward me, I'm willing to give it a shot here. That's nothing I've ever done before, at least that I recall. I can't say I've never done it before because I'm not going to remember everything I've done in this game. But it sounded like a good idea at the time to give it a shot at least. And I'm not wearing probably what I should for relics with Gao, but I figured, I don't know, maybe the float would add something for me. Oh, that's fantastic. On the bright side, this is the last big-time RNG super grind potential. Because, I mean, you could do it right away. There's no guarantee that you have any troubles with this at all. If they don't cast Absolute Zero before you get to mute them, then this is a walk in the park, this fight. It's just... it all comes down to... now, granted, that one round they did kill me without having to use the Absolute Zero, but I mean, that is such a small percentage of the time that something like that happens. It's pretty much Absolute Zero. That's what you need to be concerned about. Nothing else is really of any consequence. On any meaningful level. I mean, there can be a one-off where you get ripped off, but with any kind of consistency, you don't really have to be concerned about anything other than Absolute Zero. You know, they can use Tech Laser and make you visible, and then they can use Propeller and wipe you out after they've made you visible. I mean, that is a possible scenario that plays out sometimes, but I mean, it's just not... I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can happen, and then there's what usually happens if you don't make it through, and that's called absolute zero. Um, if it weren't for absolute zero, I'm very confident that we'd already be done with this segment a long time ago. I don't know if there's anything I can do in between the battles. I'm sure that there is, because there are people that like just jack up all of the I don't even know the coding in the game so they can warp all over the place and like beat the game in like 10 minutes or some crazy thing like that. I don't know. It's more than that, but it's just some weird manipulation of the code. With that said, there's probably a way to do something in that vein where you could, maybe improve the odds of getting to go first. I don't know how to do that. If I did know how to do that, that would be pretty awesome, but I don't. So I still have to rely on, honestly, it's a lot of luck. You're not so much hoping for good luck, is that you're hoping you don't get ruined by bad luck. The strat is solid, though. I mean, I've used this strat to win this many, many, many times. This is another spot where the fast forward button really makes life a little bit more palatable, because you can skip through the stuff that you have to wait for typically. And like, I find that doing this in between battles, I'm sure it's just in my head, but it just seems like my odds are better when I do that. Well, this is the third round, so this will be our first time through the third round. And I don't remember if there's 5 or 6 or some other number. I feel like there's 6. Feels like 3 is just... I don't know. It feels like there's at least 3 more of these rounds before we get past this stuff. But I don't remember for sure. Alright, so this is going to be round number 4 here. Well, they got to go first, but we got lucky. They didn't use absolute zero. So we're going to make it through round number 4. This will be the farthest we've gotten so far. By 2 rounds. So we'll be in round number 5 next. And... man, round number 5. Hopefully that's the last one, and hopefully we win. Because I would, and then hopefully we beat Airforce. There's always that. He's tough. That atomic ray, I'm pretty sure, like, messes up Joker Doom. I don't remember all the details. I just seem to recall that atomic ray wrecking my ability to win that fight with Joker Doom. But it might not necessarily have been that. It might have just been, like, the killing. Alright, so, this is round 5 coming up. Well, there it is. Well, I think I'm going to make that the end of this stream. We got to the 5th round. Both monsters got to go first. And then we didn't make it. I don't know, it is what it is. This spot sucks. It's a bad spot. No one's ever seen a spot this bad before. It's terrible. It's the worst spot ever. No one's ever seen a spot this bad. Anyway, with that, I am going to call this the end of this particular stream. Hopefully when I pick up next time, I get through this really quickly, and it just is no problem. And yeah. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day.